everyone. Welcome to Flow Yoga. My name is Amelia and I'm so happy you chose to join Arlington Yoga Center today and flow with me. You won't need any props today. Just come to a comfortable seat on your mat, or if you don't have a mat, you can find a nice carpeted area. Once you've found that seat, ground your sit bones down. Invite length through your spine. Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. We're going to start with some breathing today. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, release through your mouth. Another deep breath in. Exhale. Let's do a few more of these. Inhale. Deep exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Now start to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And create a more internal awareness with this breath. Can you feel the breath moving in through your nostrils and out through your nose? Can you feel this breath moving in and out of your throat? Can you feel your diaphragm moving as you breathe in and out? Where else can you feel your breath in your body? Take a few more breaths, inviting your exhales to become a little deeper. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Release it out. Release both hands to your thighs. Inhale, arch your back. Look up towards the ceiling. Gaze up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, curl inward, drop your chin in towards your chest. Nice easy movements to start. These don't have to be big. Inhale, lift your heart, drop your shoulders down. Exhale, curl inward. Inhale, press forward, look up. And deep exhale. Let's do one more of these. Inhale, reach your gaze super tall. Exhale. Come right back to the center, nice neutral spine. Let's start to make some circles. So first, move around, forward, and around. And this is a nice opportunity to check in with how your hips feel, how your low back feels. You might also be getting into your shoulders a little bit here. Take a few more rounds. And when you're ready, circle in the opposite direction, around to the other side. Can you make these circles a little bigger or a little smoother? Let's do a couple more big circles. And when you're ready, come all all the way back up to the top. Look and notice which foot is in front. Switch the other foot so it's placed in front. It might feel a little awkward. This is your unfavored side. Take your right hand down to your mat. Lift your left arm up. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, lean over to the right side. So you might stay here, you might come down to your forearm. Just make sure your left sit bone stays grounded. Take a huge breath in. As you exhale, draw your elbow back, open your chest a little higher. Inhale, reach back out to the right. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, back, hold. 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Place your right palm down, push yourself up, and we'll switch to the other side. Left hand comes down. Exhale, lean over to the side. Maybe that forearm comes down, maybe not. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Pull your right elbow back. As that elbow comes back, your chest reaches a little higher. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, pull back, hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach straight up. Left palm presses down to come all the way back to the center. Both arms reach up. Inhale. When you get there, interlace your fingers, flip your palms, lift your gaze, reach your arms really high. Take another breath in. Exhale. Slowly float all the way down. Let's move into a tabletop position. So when you're ready, meet me with your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure both of your palms are pressed flat against your mat. Push into your hands. Activate through your core. Knit your rib cage up and in towards the ceiling, just a tiny bit more. Keeping a firm foundation in your hands, extend your right leg straight back behind you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, big reach back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale, reach back. Exhale. This time, send your right foot back. Reach over to the left side. Place the ball of your left foot down on the ground. Start to move forward and back, getting a little bit into your calf. And when you're ready, come back to the center. Look over your left shoulder towards your right foot. Inhale, lift your foot up off the ground. Exhale, draw that foot around like a big arc and touch your right elbow. Inhale, extend, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, that leg curls around and tap your right elbow. Inhale, reach back. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale, reach back. Exhale. Gently set it down. Wiggle your hips side to side. And we'll switch to the other side. Extend your left leg long. First, find activation through your body. Push into your hands, shoulders come higher. Knit your rib cage up and in. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, crunch. Nice work. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Deep breath in. Crunch it in. Last time, inhale. Exhale. This time, reach back. Extend over to the right side. Place your left toes down and start to make those movements forward and back. Getting into your heel just a little bit more. When you're ready, come back through to the center. Peek over your left shoulder towards your right foot. I said that completely backwards, I'm so sorry. Peek over your right shoulder to your left foot and take some deep breaths. On your next inhale, lift your left foot up. Exhale, crunch in towards your left elbow. Inhale, look over to the right. Exhale, crunch over to the left elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Awesome, let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, crunch and release it down. Wiggle your hips side to side. Keep on moving side to side until you sink all the way back into a child's pose. Fingertips forward, let your head rest down. Take a couple breaths. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly roll forward, this time staying on your forearms. So forearms down, fingertips spread forward. Walk your knees back just slightly. We're coming into a puppy pose, so elbows stay down. Slowly drop your chest down towards the ground. Take some deep breaths in and out. Imagine your shoulders dropping another inch towards your mat. And when you're ready, push forward, come forward. So you're reaching with your chest towards your fingertips. Keep lowering down until your hips meet to the ground. Awesome. Let's come into Sphinx pose next. So forearms down, elbows right underneath your shoulders. Push into your forearms, lift your heart tall. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears and breathe. And take a deep breath in right here in the center. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Little neck stretch, breathe deeply. Release your lower jaw. Inhale, come back through to the center. Exhale, look over your left shoulder and breathe. Inhale, come back through to the middle. Exhale, gently lower down. Forehead comes to rest on your mat. Wiggle your hips side to side. Take a couple breaths. Push into your hands. Come back up to a tabletop position. This time we'll tuck our toes, send your hips back, find downward facing dog. First down dog of our practice. You can take your time here to bend one knee at a time, maybe move your hips side to side. Breathe deeply. Dig your fingertips into your mat. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Take your time. Take as many steps as you need. Feet come hip distance apart. Soft bend in your knees. Release your head down. Take a couple breaths here. Let your arms dangle. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. You can stay here, or today I invite you to take your hands behind your neck, interlace your fingers. Gently press in with the heels of your hands at the base of your skull and pull downward. This will help you release some tension in your neck. You can also take your thumbs out and give yourself a nice little massage through your neck. We've got 3 more deep breaths here. Here's 2. And 1. Exhale, release your arms all the way down. Lift up halfway, lengthen through your spine. Hands can come to your shins. Exhale your hands to your hips. Then slowly press into your feet. Reach your heart up. Pull your shoulders back. Release your hands down. Give it a nice little shake. Draw your feet all the way together, so toes touching, heels can be slightly apart. Think about the outsides of your feet being parallel to the sides of your mat. Reach your arms up, inhale, gaze up towards your fingertips. As you exhale, bend your knees, arch your back, little back bend. Inhale, extend back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, take it back to plank. Let's hold plank. Deep breaths, push into your hands, shoulders lift, knit that rib cage in. Theme of the day. Find lots of core engagement. Press back through your heels, crown of your head reaches forward. Here's 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees, bend through your elbows, drop to the floor. Inhale, reach upward facing dog. Heart open, hips down, shoulders down. Exhale, send it back. Downward facing dog pose. Take a few breaths here. You can always take child's pose here instead, especially if you need to catch your breath or rest your body. That pose is always there for you, whenever you need it. Take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale. Look forward, bend your knees. Walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet, reach your arms up tall. Exhale, release your hands down. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Take it back to plank. Lower your knees to your mat. Move through chaturanga arms, elbows close in towards your body. Inhale, reach upward facing dog. Exhale, send it back, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take some deep breaths. Drive your heels a little deeper. Lift your hips a little higher. Here's 1 more breath in. Exhale. This time as you inhale to come forward, you have 2 options. You can step or you can hop your feet up to the top. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, reach your arms really tall. Exhale, hands float down. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, take it back to your plank. Drop your knees, move through your chaturanga. Inhale, reach upward facing dog. Exhale, send it back, down dog. I'm going to choose child's pose, so you choose whatever's best for you in this moment. Let's breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, roll forward, come to your high plank position. When you get there, lift your right foot up off the ground. Exhale, draw your knee forward. Step lightly between your hands. Drop your back knee down to your mat. Lift up onto your fingertips, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hips sink forward towards the front of your mat. Take a few deep breaths. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Send it back. Ardha Hanumanasana, or half splits. Fingertips or fists to your mat. Pull your right toes back. Exhale, bend your elbows to fold forward. And take some deep breaths here. The more you lengthen through your front leg and engage, the more you'll feel a stretch through your calf, through your hamstring. Take one more breath. Exhale. All right, so this might be a little bit hard to see on camera, but we're going to try it. So both hands come over to the right side, and then slowly start to peel your right foot down so the knife edge of your foot is down. So pinky toe down on the ground. You'll lean over to the right side, look over your right shoulder towards the back wall. And then say, hello, IT band, how are you today? This can be pretty intense, so breathe deeply. Here's one more breath in. Exhale, slowly unwind. Start to send it back, forward, frame that front foot. Both hands come to the inside of your right foot. Walk that right foot out just a little bit. Hips come forward, heart lifts tall, lizard lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Send your hips slightly back, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee off the ground. Spin your back heel to the ground if you can. Keep your right foot down, lift your left arm up, extended side angle. If that's too much for you, you can take that right hand off the ground and come into your forearm instead. Take a couple breaths. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale. Press off of your hand, reach up tall, find warrior two pose. Look forward, straighten your front leg, inhale. As you exhale, lean to the side, we'll come into Trikonasana, or triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm reaches straight up towards the ceiling. Take some deep breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Push into your feet. Inhale, slowly reach all the way back up to the top. Bend right back into that front knee. Windmill your hands around, and we'll take it back to a plank position. Nice. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, draw your knee forward, step between your hands, lower your back knee down to your mat. You can untuck those back toes. Press your heart forward, sink down into your hips, breathe deeply. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly start to walk it back. We'll come into our half splits. Fingertips to your mat. Lift your heart big. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. Keep breathing here. Press your heart a little bit more forward. Maybe bend your elbows to come deeper into the pose. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Lift your heart. Inhale. Slowly start to send your left pinky toe down towards your mat. Both hands walk over to the left side. Maybe look back towards your back foot, over your left shoulder. Breathe deeply. We'll take one more deep breath in. Exhale, gently unwind, walk it back forward, bend into your front knee. This time both hands to the inside of that left foot. You can walk your left foot out just a little bit. Lizard lunge. Lift your heart super tall. Reach forward. Take some deep breaths into your hips. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale. Your left hand comes flat to the inside of your left foot. Tuck those back toes. Spin your back heel down to your mat. Reach up, extended side angle. And remember, you can take your forearm down if that feels better. Breathe deeply. Either look up or down, whichever feels best for your neck. Here's one more deep breath in. Stay, exhale. Push off of that bottom hand, reach into warrior two. Take a full breath in. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Then straighten your front leg. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward. Drop your left hand down. Right arm reaches up. Trikonasana or triangle pose. Reach through your fingertips. Lift your heart a little taller. Here's a couple more breaths. When you're ready, inhale, come all the way back up to the top. Reach out long, bend into your front knee. Windmill your hand around, step back to that plank position. Move into downward facing dog. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Bend your knees, drop to your knees, untuck your toes, sink back, and come to a seat. We'll take a few deep breaths here. So this is a wonderful stretch for your thighs. If your hips don't touch your seat or it's uncomfortable words are hard. If your hips don't touch your heels and this is uncomfortable for any reason, then you can come to a normal seat. That was what I was trying to say. Take a few more breaths here. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale. Gently unwind and come into a tabletop position. All right, so we're coming into a series of standing balances next. Take your right foot forward. So we've got a big power move today. So first, tuck your back toes. Lift off of your chest, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. We're coming from this lunge position into a warrior three. So it'll look a little something like this. Your back toes are tucked for a reason. So big inhale, exhale, push off your back foot, land in warrior three. Ooh, it's a good one. Let's try that one more time. So sink back, lift your chest tall. Take a deep breath in, exhale, push off that back foot, Find your warrior three. Awesome. Hands can come to heart center today. Breathe deeply. You've got it. If you fall out, that's okay. Take a few more breaths. When you're ready, bend into your right knee, lower your fingertips to your mat. Come into a standing split, so fingertips down, head rest down. Lift your left leg nice and high towards the ceiling. And take some deep breaths. Release your head all the way down, so no strain in your neck. Here's a couple more breaths. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Keep your right fingertips down. Start to open your hips to the left, maybe left hand to your left hip. You can stay here looking down towards the ground, or maybe reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. This is Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon pose. Eventually you'll reach your gaze up towards the ceiling. This is one of the most challenging standing balances, so if you don't get it today, that's okay. Just breathe. Here's another deep breath in. Exhale. Release your left hand down. Lower your left foot. Feet are hip distance apart. Fold forward. Take a few breaths here. Maybe pedal out your feet, bending one knee at a time. We've got a couple more breaths in this forward fold. When you're ready, inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips to your mat. Send your right foot back and down. Left foot stays forward. And we'll come into that lunge position once again. So hands can start on your hips. Then tuck your back toes. This is going to help you push forward. Reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push off that back foot. Find warrior three pose. Woo! And if you fall out like me, that's okay. Just try again. Just breathe. Maybe hands come to heart center. Drop your chest a little deeper. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, lower your fingertips to your mat. You can bend your left knee as much as you need to. Rest your head down. Reach your right leg high. Standing splits. Here's a few more breaths. When you're ready, inhale, lift up halfway. This time, left fingertips stay to your mat. Open your hips to the right, maybe right hand to your right hip. Peel open. Eventually, reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Maybe you lift your gaze up as well. You've got it. Hold, breathe. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale, gently release. Lower your right leg down. Feet are hip distance apart. Fold forward. This time, soft bend in your knees. Lift your heart. Reach your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Press your fists back and then fold forward. Release your head all the way down. Pull your shoulders back away from your ears. And take some deep breaths. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Release your arms down. Bend your knees a lot, all the way down until you come into a yogi squat. Your toes can turn out to the side. Palms come together. Lift your heart really tall. If your heels don't touch the ground, that's okay. Breathe deeply. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Gently release your hips all the way down and find a seat. All right, hope you're doing well. We've reached our seated asanas. And if you aren't familiar, asana means yoga posture. So we've reached our seated yoga postures. We're going to start with a deep glute and hip opener. So first, take your left foot right in front of you. Shin comes parallel to the top of your mat. And then you can move your right foot out to the side. And I'm going to switch so I can mirror you. So you stay as you are, but left shin forward, right foot propped up. And then pull your right knee in, grab onto your right ankle. We're going to take that right ankle across to your left knee. Lift up tall. So this might be a great stopping place for you today. This might be so much for your hips. So just breathe right here. You have the option though, if there's space in your body, to start to lower your right knee down. So eventually your right knee stacks on top of your left ankle. So we've got knee over ankle, ankle over knee, creating kind of an equilateral triangle right in front of you. So shins are parallel. And you've got a nice triangle base. Keep both of your feet flexed to protect your knees. You can breathe here, or if you'd like to, fold forward. And that's when it gets really intense. So make sure you're breathing deeply. And we're going to be here for a few deep breaths. So buckle in, settle in, release any unnecessary tension, and just breathe. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. You've got it. When you're ready, slowly come all the way back up to the top. Ooh. Release by drawing your right knee in towards your chest. And then draw your left knee up. We'll switch to the other side. So now your right shin comes down, parallel to the front of your mat or side of your mat, whichever direction you're facing. And then take your left ankle on top of your right knee. You can stay here. Remember, this might be a lot, and you can just breathe here. Over time, that knee will come closer to your right ankle. So once again, ankle over knee, knee over ankle. Lift your heart tall. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Take some deep breaths. Here's a few more deep breaths into your body. And then slowly release, come all the way back up to the top. Draw your left knee in, take both of your feet forward. Lift up tall through your spine, drop your knees out to the side, Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose. Lift your heart up tall, inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. Take some deep breaths. As your breath slows down, you'll notice your body can start to release a little bit more. Deeper breaths allow space in your body. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Slowly come all the way back up to the top. Draw your knees together. All right, so we're going to extend our right leg long. Tuck your left toes behind you, send your left knee out to the side. If this is totally uncomfortable, then you can abandon this and just sit here. If you've got that leg tucked, press your hips forward just a little bit more. Flex through your right foot. First, we're going to just fold forward. So hands can walk forward, release down, maybe come onto your forearms if that's accessible to you, and breathe. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Start to walk your hands over to the right side, both of your hands. Maybe frame that right leg and fold forward here. And remember, if that back knee, if your left knee is bothering you, you can release that at any point. Keep your right hand down or your right forearm down. Start to peel your left arm up towards the ceiling. Big side body stretch. Beautiful. Take a few more breaths. Here's one more breath in. Exhale. Slowly come all the way back up to the top. Nice work. So you'll lean to the right side to release your left leg, and then we'll switch to the other side. Left leg comes out. Roll onto your back hip to tuck your right knee under. Flex through your left foot. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just fold forward to start. Take your time. This side will feel different than the first side. Breathe deeply. Take a couple more deep breaths. Slowly press yourself all the way back up to the top. Turn over your left leg and start to fold forward. Take your time. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Keep your left forearm or left hand down. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And take a few more breaths. Nice big side body stretch. You can lean a little bit more to the left if that feels good. Here's one more deep breath in. Exhale. Gently release. Come all the way back to the top. Unwind your left leg. Draw your right leg in. Just come to a comfortable seat. Sit up tall, just like we started class. Lengthen through your spine. Take a few moments to check in with your body. How do you feel in this moment? Is there anything else that you're holding on to that you can release? Physical tension, emotional stress. What can you release in this moment? Take a few more deep breaths. When you're ready, gently scoot up to the top of your yoga mat. Take your hands behind your thighs and slowly roll all the way down to your back. Knees come into your chest. Hug those knees. Take a couple of breaths. If there's anything else that you'd like to do for your body today, any other poses, I'll give you a few moments to take any final pose that your body is calling for. And when you're ready and you've finished balancing out your body, extend your legs long out in front of you. Flatten your shoulder blades out on your mat. You can either choose to keep one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or take your hands next to your side, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Tune into your breathing. during Shavasana today, you'll find that your mind keeps wandering, and that's okay. That means your brain is functioning the way that it should be. All of those thoughts that pop in, that's just your brain doing its thing. But as often as you can, when you catch yourself wandering off somewhere else in your mind, remind yourself to come back to your breath. Just keep coming back to your breath. Start to take some deeper breaths in and out. Draw your mind, your body back to center. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, roll your wrists and ankles around, then reach your arms up over your head. Draw both of your knees in towards your chest. Take your time to rock side to side or forward and back, eventually coming all the way up to a seat. I'll meet you in that seat, hands at heart center. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.